put in so much time. I just got back to the office today. It's my first day back, and I want to tell you something. I walked in here, and I kind of sat down and thought to myself, wow, we did it. I mean, it's amazing that we did that, but I'm already thinking about the Dallas event that we'll be having in September, and I know for a fact that there are already a whole bunch of people already working on the Dallas event. That's how much work goes into these events. I'm going to tell you that I talked to, I don't know, hundreds, if not thousands of people over the 4 days that I was in Vegas, 5 days I was in Vegas. And let me tell you, nobody said, man, I wish I hadn't been here, or, boy, the money wasn't worth it, or the sacrifice wasn't worth it getting here. Everyone said the same thing. Most phenomenal event I've ever been to. Cannot believe the announcements. We had so many big announcements, and I'm going to go over them right now, so get out your pen and paper. But we had so many big announcements. It's like if you'd just taken one of the announcements I'm going to make, you could have built an event around it. I'm not exaggerating when I say that there were major announcement after major announcement. Now, we did something different this past week in Vegas. We did a Success Symposium we partnered up and teamed up with Success Media, which owns Success Magazine, and we had 4 brilliant, incredible speakers come in, world-renowned personal development trainers come in and speak to us for 45 minutes each. And I'm going to tell you that if that wasn't impactful, if somebody sat through that morning session on Friday and didn't find that, something they could use to help impact their momentous business, and you just weren't listening. Because I thought it was one of the most phenomenal things that I've ever seen inside of a convention like this, and I certainly hope and plan on doing that again. That should show you a little bit like, look, we can all talk great about Momentous. I mean, we're all independent reps or corporate people. We love it. We're building it from the inside out. It's our company. But when the industry starts talking about us, when people like Success Media says, well, we want to partner up with you, we want to do this for the first time ever, we want to partner up with a company like this and co-brand it and use you guys to and talk to your people. I mean, that's when you start to get validation. Like, hey, people are recognizing something special is going on here, and it is, and we are special. And this is directly attributed to the rep base and to the corporate office that both entities care the same, both want it to happen. We had a great time talking to everybody, seeing everybody come from all over. We had people coming from Hawaii. We had people coming from the UK. We had people from Canada. We had people that have been, a part of Momentus from day one that were there. We had people that have only been in for a couple days. I mean, it was incredible. All across the United States, people were there from every region, almost every state, and we're just beginning. These are truly foundational events. What we're doing is rolling out what the company is going to be and who we are. And when I say foundational event, I mean exactly that. We're setting the foundation to support all the growth that's going to happen around the world. So we had a whole bunch of different announcements that we made. Some were, like I told you, earth-shattering, incredibly big, will never be the same because we made those announcements. Others were, rate enhancements, things like that. But all of them are going to impact your business. One of the biggest that we made, which I'm sure everybody knows about it by now, but I wanted to address it on this call, is that we chose to in order to keep our bonus structure the way we've done, and you guys well know that we do promos like crazy. It's just not a compensation plan. It's a compensation plan plus promos is how we deal with our momentous business. We learned a long time ago, and I'm talking about Mike Adams, Jen Lively, myself, that this works best, that we can help drive the right activity, which leads to productivity by doing shorter-term bonuses and promos. But it gets very expensive, obviously. And I've heard from so many people, they go, well, how do we make money at this? Well, not only are we going to make money, we're thriving. But one of the ways that we can do this and sustain this over the next 10 years, 20 years, the way that we can do it as we go all around the world where we never have to charge another penny for people to go out and work in the UK, or if they're in the UK, they get to work back in North America, or as we launch into the EU after the UK and we do one country after another, you never have to worry about, you have a seamless business. When we add new products and services that I'm going to go over here, and we invest in companies and we continue to add a whole house model, which means that You're going to own every monthly bill. We're even going to create some monthly bills where it actually makes sense, where it's going to reduce the monthly bills that people currently have by the services that we bring to them. We never have to worry about that being an added cost to the independent representative, and we certainly always want to keep double, triple, crazy mentor bonuses that we do. And so in order to do this, we made a choice to raise the kit fee from $299 to $399. That will go into effect July 1st. This has two major impacts on your business. First of all, like I told you already, it allows us to do all of these things without it ever being another cost to anybody. You know, I have consulted for a bunch of different companies through the years, been around network marketing for almost 20 years. I'm considered an expert in the industry, and I can tell you that there is no difference between recruiting somebody at $299 and $399. If we raised it to $499, it would have an impact on recruiting. If we'd come from $199 up to $399, it would have an impact. But $299 to $399 is literally just a mindset. That's all it is just understanding it's a number and going for it. Now, that being said, anytime you change anything, it's going to have an impact. That's why we are saying, okay, from until the end of June, we're going to keep it at $299. Now, here's the second part of this, which will excite everybody on this call. What that does is that drives a ton of activity into the closing 2 weeks of June. So everybody on this line should be taking advantage of the $299, which means that in a month that most companies are dead slow, we're going to be rocking and rolling all the way through to the last moment of this month. And then you know that in July we're going to have all kinds of fun introducing this new cost with different promos and things to show people exactly how it works. So, guys, this is going to be a huge plus for everybody. It's definitely something that was needed so that we didn't have to adjust the way that we do things. And now we're set to rock and roll and absolutely go around the world with the Momentis story. Okay, so everyone after this, every announcement after this is going to, I mean, I'm telling you, if you don't get excited about this, you're in the wrong business, because we have major announcements right now. And if you weren't in Vegas with us, we missed you. Cannot wait to see you at the next event. You know, we announced that we were going to have a whole bunch of people going out and training for a Super Saturday in July. Make sure you get to that, because the Super Saturday is going to be all across North America, and you can register through your M Center. But don't ever miss another one of these events. Start planning now for the one in Dallas, September 14th, 15th, and 16th. Okay, guys, let's get your pen and paper out. So I talked to you about the kit increase, the cost to get in. Now here we go. We launched in Las Vegas the EMS residential. What that means is that now you can go and offer your customers, whether you're in a regulated or a non-regulated state, a way to reduce their electricity costs. But it's more powerful than that. We got to watch a video and get educated a little bit from Jay Turek and the guys at EMS on something that a benefit that comes from EMS that maybe most people don't know about, which is that the reduction of EMS. And when you can reduce the electromagnetic fields in your home, which come from any kind of electronic service, any product that you have in your house, you're protecting your family against something that the World Health Organization has said is a very dangerous thing that's existing inside of our completely automated homes. And this is only going to get more and more into the future as people add more and more gadgets to their life. More and more EMFs are being done. Go research it yourself. You're going to be blown away when you find out that EMS, not only does it reduce electricity costs across the board, guaranteed in writing with 3 different ways for people to pay, but it also reduces the EMFs out there, which is, I'll tell you, I'm going to have them in my family. I would have them there just for that, to protect the people that I love most. But here's a great part for all of you, is that it's 2 points between now and the end of the month. When you sign up somebody on EMS residential, it is a major qualifying point, which means that when somebody goes out and gets EMS residential, it qualifies them for the mentor and the coded bonuses. Check your M Center for details. The next thing, which is another major qualifying point and something that is so exciting going into the future, we're launching M Games in July, which means that now you'll have another, not just electricity, gas, not just EMS residential and commercial, but now you're going to have M Games. These go into that major category, M Mobile, M Digital, things like that. We're going to continue to refine how all these services fit into the model so that people are, you know, look, M Mobile in North Carolina doesn't have the same weight that electricity does in Ontario, and electricity customers Stratford does in Ontario. M Digital in Florida might outweigh what a M Mobile does in Washington State. We're going to lay this out for everybody, but what I'm talking about right now, that EMS residential and that M Games will always be primary services, which means that they will generate and qualify for everything across the board. You guys should all be dancing right now when you hear that, because this separates us from other companies. Nobody has these things we're offering, and now you guys have it tied to the most lucrative compensation plan, in my opinion, ever to be a hit in the industry. It's already paying out tons of money, and it's only getting better. Okay, we also said that in July, Mike Adams and myself will be traveling to the UK to do the pre-launch. We don't have the dates yet. We're still working on them. Looking forward to having a bunch of conference calls over the next couple of weeks setting that up. I know a whole bunch of people, literally there are thousands of people that have signed up in the pre-launch of the UK, and maybe some of them are listening right now. Our commitment is every market that we enter to, we want to be the dominant network marketing entity. We want to have the most energy. We want to have the most services that make sense. We want to have the best compensation. We want to create the best culture, and it'll be the same for the UK. We are hungry for the UK. We're excited about it and look forward to seeing you guys in July. We're launching New York commercial gas and electricity July 1st. We have all kinds of new price enhancements across the board, so check your M Center for those. No matter where you live, go online and look and check and see how we've either reduced it or made it better for the prices of your services, gas or electricity. It's almost, I'm not for sure it's every market, but it's close. We have new service areas that we're doing. Let me give you a couple examples. Keyspan, Long Island, and Central New York. Thank goodness we're finally getting Long Island into the mix for commodities. That will be in August. Michigan Gas Utility will be this summer, towards the end of the summer. We have new markets opening. Ohio electricity is, by the end of this month, will be wide open. Looking forward to seeing my friends in Ohio next week. New Jersey gas and electricity this summer. So we're going to open the great state of New Jersey for not only for what we have already there, which are all the other services, but for gas and electricity. Here's how you take advantage of that. You go to work building your team now with what's available. Go take EMS residential in there. Go after and get some M Digital customers. Go start building the team, and then when we do launch the commodity, it is on. Same thing, Maryland, at the end of the summer, we're going to launch Maryland for electricity. Illinois is going to get electricity at the end of the summer. BC, British Columbia is going to have green gas this summer. It doesn't sound healthy, but it's green gas. It's good for the environment, I promise. We're going to have that. And guys, in Dallas, you're going to see a huge initiative from this company to talk more and more about the green ideas that back up Just Energy and Momentis. Meaning we're going to get more and more environmental friendly. We're going to promote the environmentally friendly things that we do, like the residential EMS, which takes care of the EMFs, like the green products and services that we have. Look, not everybody's going to take one, but it is so great when we talk about it, when we start to frame our opportunity with it, it will reduce the pushback on the pricing for the brown gas, because people will understand there's a bigger mission here. There are some competitors out there, they're not competitors of ours, but there's some network marketing companies out there that's all they do is green, and they do it very well. We're going to have that. We're going to focus more and more on that over the next few months, so be watching for that. We also have M Communications was launched Monday. The new M Center was launched already. M Cares is launched today. So many people have been waiting for the M Cares. Today is the launch of M Cares, the official launch of M Cares. Check your M Center for details. M Life, which is the overall big thing for where M Cares is a part of. Remember, M Cares is our fundraising part of the business, so that we do that with our services. But M Cares is the overall significance that the company wants to have in a community, country, and regions, which is where we do our giving back. Like this past weekend, we gave $5,000 to a food bank in Las Vegas, the Foursquare Food Bank. That was a part of M Cares. It's when we were in Costa Rica and we went to the school and painted and took care and offered. We gave them a gas burner, oven, stove thing, whatever it is. We gave them cash. We worked hard for that whole day on making their improvements to their school, from painting a chain link fence, which if you've never done is incredibly difficult, to painting walls and fixing things. It was just incredible. That's all part of M Life, and it's a big part of our company because we want to give back and we want to be more than just profitable, even though profit is great. We want to be significant. We also have Chinese and Korean corporate and biz sites are live. M Centers and kits are going to be following shortly. So this is a part of our commitment to all cultures, all languages, to have an equal opportunity. So we are going to continue to enhance our the different languages that we offer our services and our support materials in. So just keep watching and watch how it happens. We also talked about a veterans program that is coming this fall. At the next event, we're going to launch it, to where we will have to where veterans, whether they're just coming back from being deployed or whether they served, we don't care when you served. If you are a veteran of the country that we're doing business, Canadian or American, we want to give you some incentive to joining Momentis to help you kind of get back into the society, give you an opportunity that really works without having to cost you anything. So I don't know all the enhancements we're going to do and what we're going to do for the veterans. I can just promise you that it's going to be something nobody else does, and it's going to show our heart here that we care so much for the people that provide the freedom our country operates under, and our opportunity does, whether that's Canadian or United States, and we want to honor those troops and people, veterans that are coming back. So that's going to be launched in a couple months. Looking forward to that. Cannot wait to have a whole bunch of happy, really wealthy veterans that are with us in our company. I told you guys about the Super Saturday, which is going to be July 14th in North America. Register through the M Center. You can also register for the Dallas event in September pre-register through the M Center. We're going to be pulling money out of the who pre-registers, so get in there now. We already have a whole bunch of people that pre-registered, but get in there now, and we'll start doing some promos for people that do. I know Tim talked about some of the announcements we were making, like the new IDs. It was such an honor to watch Refugio and Nubia Rodriguez get the first International Director Award. It was incredible to watch them walk across the stage. Having watched them, Mike and I were talking about it, having watched them from the first moments as he was struggling with the decision, even like, okay, am I going to go for this? Am I going to walk away from what I have to go make something new? Watching him do that, watching him learn and grow, watching Nubia, how much she's put behind this business, understanding it's a true partnership. It's incredible what's happened there. It was such an honor and literally such a personally satisfying for Mike and I to see Refugio and Nubia accept that ID award. Daniel and Sarah Cho were second. They were the Korean couple everybody's talking about. They gave us a glimpse into their culture by what they showed us on stage, but Daniel certainly and his son Justin Kim have shown us what it is like to build a network market, giving us a glimpse of what it takes to be international director. By the production they have done over the last 6 to 8 months has been phenomenal, second to none in the company, and they were international directors recognized as well. And last but certainly not least was Marty and Jennifer Hale, who had quite a huge group there this past week. And guys, look, they were sitting there and they had, I don't know, I bet 1,000 people on their team at that event. It's not surprising they were international directors. It's not going to be surprising watching them recognize so much of their team at the next event, because you have to get your teams there at that event. Whether you're a part of their group, part of Tim, and the Sparkman Group, which is team champion, which has great leaders, which I'm sure we're going to have some IDs coming out of here in the next couple months, or whether you're in part of your own group. I know Refugio and Nubia, there's Team Vision, whatever it is. The idea is to get your team to those events. Certainly worked great for Marty and Jennifer that to recognize them as international directors in less than a year since they got started, or right at a year. Obviously, one of the big things that happened to Momentis was this entire organization being born on the day that Marty and Jennifer got started. So we appreciate everything they've done for us as well. We not only did we recognize them at that event, I think they'd probably tell you that the great part was that they got the national directors that qualified them got to get up and say some words about them and to introduce themselves to the crowd, and then we gave each of them a incredible, beautiful gold and silver Rolex, the blue face, really nice. Ask them to let you see it, let you hold it, try it on, so you can see what you'll be getting when you become an international director, and a $10,000 bonus to spend on what they want. So we're really proud of them, super excited, and it definitely answers the question is, can anybody become an international director in this company? And you will see many more happening over the next few months. There are so many people that are very close. We also had a new TPC member, which were Daniel, Sarah, and Justin. We welcomed them onto the Top Performance Council, and deservedly so. They're doing an incredible job. All right, so let's get to the promos. And I know I probably missed some things, but Man, I know you guys got other things to do today. All right, so let's get to the promos. First of all, Direct and Just Energy are bundling the promotion. Remember, when you become a DirecTV and Just Energy commodity customer at the same time, between now and the end of the month, they'll give you a $50 Visa gift card. Check your M Center for details. ADT has a promotion going. When your customer or yourself enrolls as a new ADT customer between June 15th and June 30th, for yourself or your customer, you will receive a $50 Visa gift card. Now, let me tell you, if you're an independent rep with Momentis and you don't try and you're serious about it, and you don't have all these services, I wonder how serious you are. If you don't have ADT and you're an independent rep, you need an ADT. And why not do it and get $50 back and show everybody and promote it and talk about it? That's how you build a customer base. I'm challenging all of you reps to go out and get these services. If you don't I had one lady tell me she has what's the other satellite company I hate to even talk about? Dish. She's like, but I've had Dish for 10 years. I go, so what? You're an independent rep. With Momentis, get Direct. And she did. And I'm going to tell you, she goes, so many other people got it because I did. I go, of course they will. People do what you do and not just what you say. Go out and get the services we offer. If you don't have M Mobile, if you don't have M Digital, if you don't have these things, how are you ever going to expect anybody else to get them? If you don't have a commodity, gas or electricity, and you live in those areas, how do you expect anybody to ever get them? Here's what I would do, and I've been the top of 2 companies, made millions of dollars in network marketing. I didn't just get M Digital. I would get M Digital, and I'd get 2 of them, and I would take one around to show everybody what it looks like. I wouldn't just get an EMS units for my house. I would get 2 of them. I'd put one in my house, and I'd take one around to show everybody. I would give some away. I'm telling you, this is a business. You must treat it like a business and get serious about what you're doing. our friends at National Home Services, part of Just Energy, NHS, giving you a $50 bonus when you enroll a new water heater. They'll give you a $100 bonus if you put a new AC or furnace in your business. They'll give you $250 if you do all 3. Again, if you live in Ontario, soon to be other markets, which will be a big announcement in Dallas. And I cannot wait to announce that. Wait till you see the roof blow off the place when we do that. And if you do that between June 15th and August 31st, if you take those services, if you live in the area, get the services, for goodness sake. Don't talk about it. Go get it. In commercial EMS, our guys have done so much for us, Jay and Yoni and Barry and everybody. It's amazing, but they did something else for us here for the commercial EMS. I don't want you to forget about that. We certainly want you going after your commercial, whether you're in Texas doing commercial services, I'm talking about for electricity, or you're in New York now, which we're starting. Remember, I talked about that on July 1st. You want to bundle that with EMS commercial. If for any contracts closed between now and June 30th, EMS will give you 100% of the first month's lease or rental. That is huge, everybody. And now finally, and this is the proof to the pudding of what we're going to continue to do for you guys, and what we gave away a ton of money in Vegas. We continue to pay checks that are absolutely phenomenal. Residuals went out last week. They jumped again so much, thousands of dollars for our leaders. I mean, it was incredible watching people's checks jump and jump and jump. But I'm going to do something else for you right now. Mike and I talked about it, and we said, okay, let's rock the house. Here's how we're going to do it. Between now and Sunday midnight, we're going to have triple mentor bonus, and there are 2 ways for you to qualify. It takes 2, so this happens. So you get triple mentor, and anywhere that you do Momentis, when you gather 2 customers. If you live in an energy state or an energy market, one of those 2 customers must be an energy customer. If you live in a non-energy state, well, you can use EMS. You can get 2 EMS residentials, and then that will count for the triple. Guys, we're doing this for a reason. We launched a new product. We're giving you 2 points for it. This is your chance to take advantage. Get it out there. Go to work. So here's how you get triple. I'm going to say it again. It takes 2 customers, and those customers can be energy or Energy Miser residential. It takes 2 customers. I want to keep saying it because everybody said I didn't say it enough at the last call. When you do that, if you live in an energy state, one of those customers must be an energy service. I hope everybody gets it. We are paying out tons of money with double, triple mentors as we do it. This one's triple. It's till Sunday midnight. We ran it longer than usual because we want you guys to have a monster introductory week with these services. This is our chance to go crazy. Let's go crazy together. Let's finish so strong this month. Let's not back off one one lick. Let's put the gas on, pour it on, go harder. This is your chance for your family. It's our chance as a company to become the great giant in the industry that we are destined to be. Can't wait to see you guys and talk to you around the regions. Be on the road next week in Ohio. We'll be announcing that over the next day. Can't wait to see you guys go take advantage of Triple Mentor. Make it count. God bless everybody. Have a great day.